All right, guys, we are back for a brand new product debut with Ian from AutoFiber. Very excited for this. Really, really cool, innovative product. Go ahead and jump into this thing.
Yeah, so this is our new product called Detailstix, and it's like a modern take on these detail bones that have been used for decades in detailing, right? And I don't even know, this is actually a glass tool.
Yeah, right.
But the way these have been used is like wrapping a towel around it and getting it into tight spaces, grills,
even
spokes.
times you know, you have a cup holder and you get in the brush in there, but it's just not, you have to take that little edge and scrape out that piece, you know, so they've been great for all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, and so since I started getting into product design, like the CAD design and 3D printing and stuff, I started messing with coming up with these new designs, and these are the Detailstix. So what happens with the Detailstix is you get 10 different covers, different types of microfiber and scrub ninja, and then you get these different shaped sticks, right? So this one has a killer little concave section on it to get into like lug nuts.
Yep, so you can form it right around.
Yeah, or even like inside cup holders and stuff. Yeah. This is a flat version of that one, which works good like in the window seams or the rubber molding material that goes around the window. This one is designed to be like a seam stick for getting into seams or tighter places. And then we have this narrow one here, which is great for like getting into vents or even really tight spaces. So the way these work is there's a little slot here on the top and the stick just slides right in. And then we have we actually have the slot on the top so that it doesn't slide out the back, right?
Gotcha, yeah, because otherwise it would,
so the original design just had the hole in the back, but the problem was it was coming out, right? So you just pretty much go like this, and then there you go. And
so cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So can you walk through the different sleeves that we have for them and kind of what the idea was between? Yeah,
the different sleeves are, we've got you know, a wide and a narrow scrub ninja in white, and then also in black. So I would say typically the black is going to be used for like dirtier jobs like wheels or lug nuts, spokes. White ones are good for interior. And what I really like these for is actually cleaning my shoes.
Really?
It's the fastest way to clean my sneakers. Like spray a little Pulse Star on them and just
very nice.
My shoes, I'm not like one of these guys that's always like keeping my shoes super clean.
Sounds like you are, dude.
Well, now I am. I just became one.
Now that it's nice and easy.
But man, the Scrub Ninja is great for that. And then we have the different microfiber covers. Same thing. It's like a terry type microfiber, one each in white and then also for black. And then we have a little bit like a plusher, softer one in pink. And so the sleeves are all compatible with the different size. So the narrow sleeves go with the narrow sticks, and then the wider sleeves go with the wider sticks. And then another cool thing is that if you have a detail bone,
it'll work?
The wider one, it's compatible with the wider one. So that's pretty awesome.
I'm super excited for these. I did a car, it was a Mercedes, I can't remember what Mercedes it was, but they had, you know, the vents were like a gloss black. Yeah. And like I couldn't get, it was just a nightmare. Yep. So these things are going to be incredible.
Exactly.
That's where my head went first. I was like,
so you're going to want to use this, like the white one with the skinny stick. Yep. And it really gets into all those tight spaces.
Beautiful.
And then the other way you can use it, obviously, is like a detail bone and wrap, you know, a towel around it. It works great for that. Even lug nuts you can get in there with a towel, or you know, those a little bit thicker grills on the trucks, right? To like get the water spots on those. Like how else, even blowing air through them.
Yeah, that's what, for me, it's always DI water, but I know a lot of people aren't, you know, especially at home, you're not using DI water, and it's, you just gotta, deal with
stuff. But so these are cool. Like we debuted these also at Mobile Tech, and there was a great response. So these are available now. You buy them in a pack of 10 sleeves and 4 of the sticks.
And 4 sticks, gotcha, okay.
And then you can also buy, once you get the starter pack, it's called the starter pack. We have each of the different sticks available in a 10-pack. Because I think what'll happen is guys will figure out which ones they like.
What's their preference, for sure.
Like I like the Scrub Ninjas to clean all my shoes now, right? I really like the black Scrub Ninja with the curved stick for the lug nuts.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's the top one for me. So I think those will be the most popular. But here's the thing with detailing is you get the product out there,
and then you get the feedback,
and everybody, guys, figure out ways to use it
for sure,
and start to the intelligence builds over the product over time. So I'm kind of excited to see the type of feedback we get and see how people use them. Send us your Stix pics, please.
And they're nicely, so like my initial thought, like for interiors and stuff, it was just like if I'm going into a fold in a seat, right? And I want to get stuff out of there. They're padded enough. Like that was my initial concern was like, is it going to be, is the stick going to feel through that? But I don't think there's going to be an issue with that at all.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, not at all.
We haven't had a problem.
Beautiful. Yeah, and especially I think where I would really go for that anyway would be the Scrub Ninja style.
Yeah.
Get in there, and that's
and a cool little design feature. Like we actually just put the seam on one side so we could leave this working edge right there. Like that was the way we sewed these things up. We had to like really switch it, do a bunch of testing, even though it seems super simple.
I mean, I wouldn't even have thought of that until I've probably gotten to a position where I'm trying to clean something. Oh, I wish that seam wasn't there.
Yeah, exactly. So because this really is the most important part of it.
Sure.
Although, man, it really depends. There's so many ways to use it. It's going to be cool to see how people end up using these.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, and then another cool product that we're releasing also is these soft like truck wash brushes. So these are compatible with the Mitt on a Stick pole when you use our adapter. But these are super soft nylon really bristle.
Yep.
Yeah, and so we have this one. This is called like a 5 face. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Gotcha, because the sides. Okay.
It's the sides, yeah. So this one's like just a little bit safer and easier to get around, and obviously a bit more expensive. And then this is more just like a standard single face brush.
But again, I'm sure you're going to touch on it now, but the bumper you put on that was like the first thing I noticed. It's really nice.
Yeah, the bumper is nice and soft, yeah. And because I think brushes get a lot of undue hate.
Sure.
Right? And gosh, as the inventor of the Mitt on a Stick, right? Like, you know, but I still think that there is a place for these. For sure. Like, especially on grills. When I'm washing my wife's car, this is all I use now. Yep. Just because I'm not as concerned with, you know, the car, we're family driver for driving the kids around and stuff. Or even there's just certain areas, even when I'm using the Mitt on a Stick, like on the roof of my truck.
Or even truck beds.
Whatever
beds, else. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I think where the biggest downfall or like the negativity of brushes came in, I think is the self-serve car washes and stuff. Yeah. And like I won't use one there because I don't know what's in that brush. But if it's your brush and you're maintaining it,
100%. And I think there is a risk because these bristles are super soft and they are flag tipped, right? So the ends are kind of split. But so there is a risk of getting embedded debris in it. Sure. But I think that risk happens with microfiber too.
Of course.
And if you clean, rinse it out well, like hit it with the pressure washer and knock all the dirt out and make sure it's not dirty. Yep. Like, and we've been using these things for 6 months here, and it's still nice and working well and holding up.
And they look like they fit in a bucket. I don't know if they
do. They actually, they fit in a bucket. And we're going to sell them with our with our Mitt on a Stick pole and the adapter. So
beautiful. So the adapter, but if you didn't want to run the adapter, like a
normal painter's pole. Actually, these are actually flow-through heads.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. So there's a hole, right? You can see. There's the hole in there. Right there. So if you have a flow-through pole, like you can see the hole in there. So they are flow-through.
Gotcha.
People don't. It's not a typical thing. I guess a lot of detailers don't use them.
Well, I think especially on the mobile side. Just because trying to hook up, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's probably a pretty simple thing to set up to do.
Yeah. Nobody uses it. Yeah. But these heads are flow-through if you have that type of pole.
Very cool. Yeah, I guess that's probably bigger on the solar panel cleaning.
Solar panel.
Right? Yeah. So that would be. I mean, again, it's really cool. When you first said 5 side, I was like, I see 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's because it's like underneath here. It's these 3.
Yeah.
Right?
Correct.
They're at this angle. Yeah.
But yeah, no, having it facing that side again for truck beds and stuff to be able to get in the corners and stuff. That's going to be
and these are super high quality. They're made at our Taiwan factory that's making some of our other brushes, the Mitt on a stick, the barrel blade. Yeah, so it's a really high quality product.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So, and again, it's something stupid, but I think that bumper really, really makes a difference. So many brushes don't have that.
Yeah.
And that's where you run the risk.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So, no, incredible. Are you going to be looking at doing just future-wise any different colors and things like that? Or are you just going to stick to this
Potentially,
right now?
There's a lot of brushes out there with this color. Like it's kind of like the standard color. So I wanted to see what people thought about these. And I think we could do other colors in the future.
It's easy enough to do.
Yeah.
And the process on this, bristles-wise with this, did you go through a bunch of
No, because I think this is a pretty standard.
Okay.
This is nylon, but I think the actual technical name is like Tetron or something.
Okay.
If you guys want to look that up.
Yeah,
it's a type of, it's a type of nylon. And it's a pretty standard, like SM Arnold has a brush like this.
Yeah.
I think a lot of companies have a very similar bristle to this.
Okay.
And I think it's kind of like tried and true.
Sure.
So the first samples we got of this brush were this,
good to
and
go.
we tested them and they were good. So
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this thing feels,
it's a great bristle.
I don't know if it's just so dense, it just feels super soft.
It is soft.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, we're not getting a lot of scratching or damage from it. So.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, sweet. And especially again in those situations where larger vehicle and certain people, like it just, there's certain things that
I think people are starting to come around to using this type of stuff. Like the pendulum swings a little bit too far in terms of like being too safe.
Sure, but that's why I do love about AutoFiber as well, because the Mitt on a stick.
Yeah.
And then, but you're not afraid to also do a brush.
Yeah, well,
right?
it fits.
It does. It's
like there's guys that want it, and when you start to use both different ones, you see that there's an advantage to this in certain situations, right?
Are these sold with the adapter right off the bat?
I think we'll sell them in both ways.
Okay, gotcha.
I think, we'll probably just sell the heads.
And then adapter separately.
And then like a kit with the adapter and...
Gotcha.
And so we already sell this adapter.
Oh, okay.
We sell this adapter for the barrel blade. There's people that want to hook the barrel blade up to their Mitt on a stick. And so we already sell this adapter.
Perfect. Okay. Okay, cool. Because that makes sense. Actually, I've never thought about doing that, but again, I think I say this every time I'm here, I do a lot of sprinter vans.
Yeah.
And having the barrel blade, because a lot of times they have roof racks and stuff to be able to get under that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But and that's a place where this shines, right? Is getting into those roof contours.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just the Mitt on a stick. It's not. It can't get into those.
It doesn't have as much play as this. Yeah,
exactly.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Beautiful. So even though we love the Mitt on a stick, it's not the perfect most. I mean, it's a great product. But there's always situations where you need something like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Absolutely. Sweet. So detailstix, these are all this stuff's available now.
Yeah, all of this is available now.
Beautiful. Yep. Beautiful. Guys, head on over to autofiber.com, superdetail.com. You'll have them on there, I'm sure.
Yep, absolutely.
I'll have them on my website here soon and in store as well. If you guys don't know, Super Detail is you guys' store here. We're in the Point Loma area of San Diego.
Yeah, right behind Sports Arena.
Right behind Sports Arena, so super
Street.
easy. Yeah. Tons of products here. I have my store up north, and then we've got Carglow kind of right in the middle. So we've got you guys covered wherever you need to go to get your products.
Yep.
So sweet, man. I'm excited. Again, thank you for showing us, because I love all the innovation that you always do.
Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Josh.
Ian, thanks, man.